It looks like I'm not safe here.
I tried camping in a place that felt extremely dangerous. Pills and used syringes were scattered everywhere, as if someone had left in a hurry. It felt like I wasn't supposed to be here. I thought I had found a secret place, but I didn't expect it to be like this. Every wall was covered in graffiti, and it looked like someone had been sleeping there. It didn't seem safe for me to camp here, but I was determined to spend the night anyway. I woke up at 12 a.m. to explore the place, but while I was looking around, a biker suddenly appeared and almost caught me. As he rode away, I kept looking back at the eerie place, wondering if someone was there. I started my adventure at 6 p.m. I had been planning to camp at this place for a long time, but I never knew how I would get there. Finally, I decided to push myself and make the journey without even bringing my bike. My plan was to sleep underneath the train line. I thought it would be the perfect hiding spot since even someone walking along the pathway would have a hard time noticing me. I needed to cross a footbridge and get through a wireless barrier they had put up to block access to the place I was aiming for. That's why I hesitated to camp there before. Before I went ahead with my plan, I tried to figure out how to get there. That's when I realized the footbridge had actually been there for a century. I took a short rest for a few minutes and watched carefully to see if anyone was passing by, waiting for a perfect moment. In the end, I decided to head to the bridge to figure out an easier way to get there. When I looked over the other side of the fence, I saw what looked like someone sleeping there. At that moment, I started to doubt if there was even a way to get through, and I hesitated to continue. But at that moment, there was no chance to turn back. I had to continue with my plan. Then I realized it was actually easy to get there, and there was a path leading inside. The first thing I checked was the area where I thought someone might be sleeping. It looked like a homeless person had been sleeping there at night. Then I continued exploring the place. The spot I had planned to sleep in the night was clearly not safe, so I changed my plan and started looking for a better place to hide. Honestly, the place was nice and clean, but there was nowhere to hide if a group of people or any person came there. I kept exploring the place until I reached an area that immediately made me feel scared. The creepy part that made me uneasy was seeing pills and syringes scattered everywhere. Some looked brand new, as if they had just been left there. There was a group of people playing basketball in the distance, and I started to think they might be the ones who came there. That's why I decided to leave and find a safer place nearby.
It looks like I'm not safe here. Because I think there's a lot of bad person came here before. I think I'm not safe here. I think I find a way, I find a place.
I kept exploring to find a good place to set up my camp, but nothing felt safe under the bridge. That's why I decided to head toward the bushes in the distance instead. Eventually, I found a tree surrounded by bushes. There was only one way in, but still wasn't sure if it was safe to go there. I took a moment to rest and look around, and it seemed like this might be the best place to sleep that night. It felt quiet and hidden enough to stay unnoticed. From where I was, I could also see people passing by along the canal in the distance, completely unaware of where I was.
This canal, there's a pathway over there. There's a lot of joggers, bikers, and walkers. So that's very busy. It's 7:49 now.
It was almost 8 p.m. but the canal was still busy. I kept thinking that if I turned on my light later in the dark, people passing by would still be able to see me easily, which made me hesitant to use it at all.
I'm here in Selly near Sinsbury. I have a plan to still camp tonight. I chose this place because it looks peaceful. My first choice was below the train line over there. Yeah. But it didn't seem safe. It looks like there was a lot of suspicious people hanging around there.
After about half an hour of resting and observing the area, I finally started setting up my sleeping bag. I didn't bring a tent this time, so I had to rely only on my sleeping bag for the night. Honestly speaking, I felt relaxed and peaceful in my spot because I knew the people below the train bridge couldn't reach the area I was in, and whatever they were doing stayed far away from me.
It's almost 8 p.m. now and feeling really hungry. There's a McDonald's nearby, near Sainsbury, so I might head over there later for something to eat. I'm really hungry now, and I think I need to go to McDonald's to get something to eat. I also explore the area while I'm out. I leave my other things here and only bring my camera and valuables with me. Okay. Let's go.
Stay there. I will go back. I was starving at the moment, so I needed to find some fast food near my place. The problem was I had to pass under the bridge again, so I kept moving slowly and trying to stay low-key. At that moment, I felt nervous thinking about what I would do if I saw people there. I keep planning in my head whether I should ignore them, go back, or just run away if they notice me. This time my nervousness eased because I felt like no one had come here. But I still didn't know what it would be like when I had to go back after my dinner. When I arrived at Sainsbury, it looked like there were a lot of people there. Then I remembered it was Friday, which is why so many people were out and hanging around. I eventually arrived at McDonald's.
I'm now at McDonald's and I'm going to buy something to eat. See? Let's go!
Every time I go to McDonald's, I always order the same thing. Honestly speaking, burgers in Saudi Arabia are much bigger, and the chicken and the other ingredients are also more generous. Talking about Saudi Arabia, I worked there for 12 years before coming to the UK. I was employed at one of the leading architectural companies there. It was almost 9 PM, so I needed to head back before I got too dark because the area under the bridge felt very dangerous. But before that, I explored the place a bit more. If you see the tree, that's my campsite. It looks nice, right? It feels like a perfect spot, and I'm 100% sure no one would notice me there as long as I don't turn on my light in the dark. After some time observing and checking if anyone was watching me, I decided it was time to go back to my campsite. This area made me feel very nervous, but when I saw that there was no one around, I felt relieved and refreshed, and I thank God that I was safe. When I passed through an open area near the canal, I had to run back to my camp so that no one would see me.
Maybe my challenge tonight is that I might wake up at 12 a.m. and check below the train line to see if there are any people there. If there are, that could be a big problem for me because we don't know whether they will come here or not. It's 10:22 now, so it's time to say goodnight and see you at 12 a.m. See if there's any people there below the bridge, train line. Okay, see you at 12 a.m. Good night.
After a lot of trains passed by, I honestly didn't sleep until around 12. When the time came, I prepared myself for the challenge ahead.
Time check. It's 12 a.m. now. We'll see. We're going now at the bridge below the train line. We'll see if there's any people there. If there's any people there, or whatever, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing because that is the only way to go home. Okay. Go.
There was one thing that happened when I was walking slowly in an open area with my torch. A biker suddenly passed by along the canal and I wasn't sure if he saw me. When I reached the area, I didn't keep my torch fully on. I kept switching it on and off so I wouldn't be easily seen if there were people around. I felt very nervous at the time and didn't really know what I would do if someone showed me. I moved slowly and quietly, holding my breath until I passed through the creepy area. When I reached this part, I felt my nervousness fade because I knew no one would stay here. It was too open. After I reached this part, I decided to head back and return to my sleeping spot. If you enjoyed this video, please like and leave a comment below so the algorithm can help recommend it to more people.
There's two people under the bridge below the train line. That's why going back to sleep. Good morning. It's early morning now. It's 5 a.m. in the morning and I need to pack up and leave because I don't want anyone to see me here. Yeah, that's the early train. The early train wake me up.
In the end, this experience taught me that exploring alone can feel exciting, but it also comes with real risk. What seems like a secret and peaceful place turned out to be unpredictable and sometimes unsafe. I learned to always be more careful, trust my instincts, and think twice before putting myself in a situation where I could easily be exposed to danger. Sometimes, it's better to choose safety over curiosity.
Let's go home.